Hello everyone and welcome to the breakdown. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to run Minecraft 1.10.2 fast with no lag. Now, this video does use Optifine. You can see exactly how to install that on your screen right now. If you've never been able to install Optifine before, I promise that video will help you and teach you exactly how to do it. We have taught millions of people to install Optifine, so I'm sure that video will go work for you. Anyway, go check that out, install Optifine, then come back here. I do also want to mention that this video is sponsored by Apex Minecraft Hosting. Go to thebreakdown.xyz/Apex to get an awesome 24-hour Apex Minecraft server that allows you to play any time of the day and doesn't use your own computer's resources. So if you have a bad computer, you can still have a server up and running. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into this. Now, first off, we want to make sure that Optifine is selected. We then want to come over here and hit Edit Profile. In this, you've got all of this different stuff down here, all of this different information in Java arguments. But what we specifically want to focus on is this first one. What this is how many gigabytes of RAM your computer has that you can dedicate to Minecraft. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM in my computer, so I can definitely spare 4 gigabytes for Minecraft. That's nothing. But if you only have 4 gigabytes, you probably only want to give at max 2 gigabytes to Minecraft, and that's only if you have nothing else except Minecraft going on your computer. However, if you've got 16 gigabytes of RAM, you can safely do 4 gigabytes. Basically, don't put more than half of the amount of gigabytes of RAM that your computer has as the first thing there, as this 4G. The lowest you'd want to go is probably 2 gigabytes. Anything under that, and Minecraft just simply isn't going to run for you. If yours is set by default lower than that, or if there's like an M or an MB here, just leave it. Don't even touch it. But usually it's set at 2 gigabytes, and you might want to up that to 4, especially if you have 16 or even 8 gigabytes of RAM. Once you've done that, we can go ahead and click Save and click Play to open up Minecraft. Once Minecraft is open, well, actually, let's get it to the main menu. We can right-click on the taskbar and then click Task Manager. In here, for some of you, it might not be here for me, but for some people, you can scroll down and you'll see Minecraft twice or Java twice specifically. For me, it's only once, but you might have it twice. If you do, delete the one that's using less memory. The one that's using more memory is actually Minecraft. The one that's using less isn't. So delete whichever one has less. And by delete, I mean right-click and end the task. Anyway, I don't have it, so we're good to go there. And then we can now get into the Optifine stuff. Now, I also want to mention here, your resource pack needs to come off. If you've got a resource pack installed, take it off because it will make Minecraft lag. Unfortunately, I know resource packs look good, but it just they do not help performance. After that, let's go ahead and jump into video settings. Now, I'm going to assume you have a terrible computer and that you can't play Minecraft at all by default. It doesn't work at all. Well, if that's the case, this video is going to teach you exactly how to make your computer hopefully run. If your computer's better than that, which most people's are, just go and start with this as a default, right? Go with this worse, like what someone with a horrible computer would have, and then change some things around. Maybe you decide to go fancy graphics and a higher render distance, but leave everything else off. Stuff like that. But we're going to assume the computer is horrible. So we want fast graphics, we want render distance turned all the way down, we want smooth lighting off, maximum frame rate, we want that set to unlimited. That allows frame rate fluctuation. Some people have a lag because they hit 30 FPS or 60 FPS and it causes lag when it hits that and then stops and it wants to go over but it can't. So unlimited. Smooth lighting level is off. View bombing, personal preference, I like it off. Some people like it on. It's not going to hurt your performance. Technically, if we want the best performance in Minecraft, we need GUI scale set to like the smallest here, as you can see, small. Well, I guess you can't see it because it's so small. So let's go ahead though and get that back to large. That way you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Use VBOs, we want to turn that off. Now, some people have good effects with turning it on, but I like to turn it off. Some people might have better effects leaving it on. Just depends. We're going to leave it off for that though. Brightness does not affect performance. Attack indicator also doesn't affect performance. Fog, we want to leave that off. Fog start, doesn't matter. Fog's off. Shaders, you shouldn't have any shaders installed. If you do, turn them off because it's not going to help your lag. As far as quality goes, we want everything basically set to off or fast. So off, 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 off. Everything gets turned off, and if we can't turn it off, we turn it on fast because we don't want anything that we have performance hurting. What? We don't want anything that hurts performance. I think we were in quality there. If we go over to details, same thing here. Off, off, fancy, off. No, we don't want fancy. We want fast. We want off, 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 off. Everything is fast or off. It's not too hard, right? Held item tooltips. That one can actually be left on. Entity shadows off. Dropped items, we want fast. Vignette, we want fast. Dynamic EOV, FOV, we want off. And alternative blocks, we want off. Performance. This one's where it gets a little different. Now, smooth FPS. That stabilizes FPS. You know those spikes I was talking about earlier where it might hit 60 and then drop it back down and that would cause lag? This is supposed to help that smooth out, so we're going to leave that on. Smooth FPS is usually better than jumping FPS. Smooth world, we want to leave that on as well. That's supposed to also help that FPS stabilization. Both of those basically do the same thing. Fast render. Now, if you turn it on, it could help, but it might also hurt you. Let me explain. What this does is it takes the load of Minecraft, the math that Minecraft has to do, and puts it onto your graphics card. For me, that's smart. I have two really good graphics cards. If you have a graphics card that's the same as your processor, so an Intel graphics card, you probably actually want to leave fast render off. For fast math, we'll go ahead, leave that on. And then for chunk updates, we want that to be on 1, because that's going to load the world, right? And give us a faster FPS when we get in there, but it's going to take longer to load. Dynamic updates, we want to leave that on. Basically what that means is it allows us to update while we're not moving, so it's going to update around us while we're not moving and not update when we are. Lazy chuck loading, that's for servers only, but I recommend keeping it on to make things smoother on servers. Animations is easy. Come in here, click all off, click done, and you're good to go. Go through this individually here. Keep these just off. Lagometer, that's just something cool to see when lag happens. Weather, turn that off. Time, leave that default if you want, or you can do day only, night only. It's not going to affect performance too much. Full screen, you want to leave that off. Full screen mode doesn't matter because full screen's off. Show FPS, we'll turn that on. That way we can see it when we get into the game. Autosave, you can turn this up to 30 minutes. If you notice lag spikes every, for example, 3 minutes when this is activated, then saving is lagging your computer. It's lagging Minecraft for you. The most I would recommend turning this on, however, is 3 minutes. If you turn it up to 30 minutes, you could lose up to 30 minutes of your game. 30 minutes of Minecraft is a long freaking time, so I would recommend leaving that at 3 minutes. Click done, click done again, and guess what? You're good to go. Test your new and improved Minecraft that has, for me, in the top left corner, as you can see, right up here in the top left, over 1,000 FPS. 1,700 FPS for me, but that's because my computer is freaking crazy good. For you, someone who probably doesn't have a incredible computer, if you can get at least 60 FPS, not 1,760 FPS, you'll be good to go. Truthfully, I played Minecraft way back in the day at 25 FPS and been able to do it. It's not pleasant. Occasionally you have lag, but you can do it at 25 FPS. So there you guys have it. I hope Minecraft now runs awesome and completely smooth for you. Something else I would also recommend, close out of anything else on your computer other than Minecraft, and like maybe if you're talking with your friends, Discord or something like that. Close out as much as you can. That way you don't lag your computer with anything else. It just has to focus on playing Minecraft. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We make 4 videos every single day and they are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for watching the Daily Breakdown, and don't forget this video is brought to you by Apex Minecraft Hosting. Go to thebreakdown.xyz/Apex. Get an awesome 24-hour Minecraft server for you and your friends. Anyway, I'm out guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.